And now, the general weather around Alaska.
We'll start off with satellite imagery today showing clouds lifting northward, taking the rain out of south central Alaska, with some areas of light showers and precipitation going on in the cloudiness here on up toward Arctic Village. Low pressure slowly drifting northward there, keeping it cloudy with some light snow in the western Arctic coast areas locally into the North Slope. Dry with a fair amount of clearing today. Seward Peninsula there, Nome, sunshine, down across the southwest interior, all the way to Kodiak Island, Alaska Peninsula. Then some clouds out here over the Bering Sea, really just not associated with any storminess, but there is a storm pushing some cirrus there onto the far western edge of the chart there, and another low down here to the southwest we're watching coming northward here over the next couple of days. And then clouds sliding up into the southeastern portion of the Panhandle with a development down in this area. It's lifting northward. And for the forecast tonight, we're looking at this low to come farther to the north here, but staying south of Kodiak Island, a trough here. Another band of showers this afternoon rotating westward across Prince William Sound should move into Whittier, Portage area, possibly bringing showers into the Chugach Mountains later tonight. Otherwise, isolated scattered showers over the eastern interior, central and western part of the state, dry with light winds. Still a chance of some light snow or flurries there for the western Arctic coast, but nothing significant. And some areas of clouds and showers over the eastern Bering Sea with dry conditions and light winds across the entire area there down to the Aleutians. Then for tomorrow, this system in the front pushing northward begin to affect the east side of Kodiak Island late in the day and tomorrow evening there. Showers banked up along the North Gulf Coast, Prince William Sound area. Partly sunny, south central Alaska, Cook Inlet area, and at least the western Kenai Peninsula. A lot of sunshine here in the west again, partly to mostly sunny for the Kuskokwim Valley, right up into the central interior. A few showers over here with this weak trough that's now over in the Yukon there. Eagle could see some light shower activity extending down to the eastern Alaska Range area. Otherwise, light winds, mostly dry over the Bering Sea. A very weak thing here, could bring some showers from the Pribilofs down into the eastern Aleutians, but they'll be light if they occur at all. And then the warm front there with the next system making its way onto the chart. Should be a partly to mostly sunny, dry day here over the southeast coast. Some of these showers could be close enough to hit the Stewart area, possibly there, but that's about it. And then for the day on Monday, that storm system pushes a front right up to the southeast coast. Gusty winds and rain there all the way up to the North Gulf Coast with gale force winds and precipitation pushing up into the southern Copper River Basin westward into the eastern Kenai Peninsula, and then starting to increase over the western Alaska Range on the eastern slopes there, western Cook Inlet. Southern Cook Inlet, though, periods of rain down to Kodiak Island. Dry for Bristol Bay, dry in the western and northern interiors. High pressure holds. High pressure here over the northern Bering Sea is going to keep this system down to the south. So we're looking at possible storm force winds, definitely gale force winds coming into the central Aleutians there, extending back to the west. And we'll see on Tuesday, again, high pressure up here keeps this system down to the south, so the low center just gets north of the Aleutian chain there, but the front gets driven eastward, and that'll spread wind and rain, but the wind's not as strong now as the front weakens and the gradient gets a little slacker there. Still pretty gusty winds around this low center, though, so wet conditions, windy, actually right into the western Alaska Peninsula for Tuesday. But it continues dry over Bristol Bay. This low center, one low center near Kodiak with some light rain there, up into southern Cook Inlet area, maybe northeast Bristol Bay. But you can see much of the interior, light winds, dry conditions, variable clouds to mostly clear out here in the west and northwest. And the southeast coast, we've got low pressure here west of the Queen Charlotte's coming northward, keeping the precipitation far enough offshore that you could see some partly to mostly sunny conditions over the central and southern southeast coast, with this warm front moisture streaming northward to the eastern North Gulf Coast, spreading into Prince William Sound again. May push into the, definitely for Yakutat, possibly for Elfin Cove, and then kind of unsettled here right along the North Gulf Coast into southern Cook Inlet. And for the lows tonight, 20s and 30s over the central and northern interior, 30s and 40s elsewhere. And then the highs tomorrow, mostly in the lower to mid 50s here across southern Alaska, southeast coast, lower 60s. 40s in the central interior and 30s from the Brooks Range to the Arctic coast, and 50 to 55 out over the Bering Sea and the Aleutians. Lows on Monday morning, we've got temperatures in the 30s down into Bristol Bay, and most of the interior looking at temperatures in the 30s, 20s and 30s from the Brooks Range northward. 40s or 30s and 40s for the southeast interior, mostly in the 40s south central areas, and 40s to lower 50s for the panhandle. That'll be followed by highs Monday afternoon. Again, upper 50s to lower 60s for the southeast coast, mid 50s here Kodiak Island, right up into south central Alaska and the Copper River Basin, mid 50s now up in the Tanana Valley, all the way up to the Yukon Flats there. 55 to 60 there for the Eagle area, and upper 30s to near 40 for the Brooks Range to the Arctic coast, and staying in the 50s out to the west. And for the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook through September 23rd, low below normal here for the North Slope and the Arctic coast, and much above normal continues here, at least forecast for the southeast interior right on down the southeast coast.